Let's see what 15 million people we're talking about, Ed.
All right.
There we go. I hate to say this. That's really damn good. Hey guys, it's Greg Hudson, host of America's Best Restaurants, where we scour the country checking out hidden gems and local favorites. And well, today we have a local legend of lore, if you will. It's Legends Lore Pizzeria in Madisonville, Tennessee. And of course it is, with names like the Mothman Pizza and Bermuda Triangle. What else would you expect? But not only that, Eddie himself has a paranormal team. He studies this stuff. Let's go in and see what the hype is all about at Legends Lore. Was that Bigfoot? What? Oh man, look at this. You get this. Eddie, what's up, man?
Hey.
Good to see you, good sir.
I'm Eddie.
Eddie, you have something pretty special here, man. Just walking in, I can't help but to look around, and I have a million questions, first and foremost. I'm sure you do as well. But the way that you've been able to tie in, like, a pizza restaurant with sort of the lore, well, legends and lore, if you will.
Right. It's my baby. It really is. And we have a blast here.
You got to.
You got to. You got it. You can't take yourself seriously all the time. You know, have fun with it.
So what came first for you, the passion for food or the passion for the paranormal?
Paranormal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot wait to hear all about that today, because I have so many questions. I see pictures on the wall that it looks like you've taken yourself.
Yes.
And there's got to be some stories here.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
talk about some food, man. What are we trying today?
All right, we got some cheese balls here.
Whoa. These are cheese balls?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
come on, try one with me. Talk me through. Are these
Uh-huh.
just filled with cheese?
Yes, our
Get outta
cheese
here.
blend. Filled with it. Filled.
Well, you know what we're going to do, right? One of my favorite things. We're going to try the trusty cheese pull. Oh. There's something so satisfying about that. I don't know how far it's going to go. I'm sorry, guys. Just play along. If you're watching at home, sorry for the 20-minute cheese pull there. Okay. What about the sauces?
A mouthful.
It's okay. Marinara? Yes?
Mhm.
Shake your head, yes? Okay. We'll start with that. Man, look at all the cheese in there.
Awesome.
That is satisfying. You have to be making these in-house, right?
Yes.
There's nothing frozen that gets
Yes,
sold like
made in house.
Has to be. Man, that's excellent. It's just rich, satisfying. It's like comfort food all
Yes.
the way. Garlic butter?
Garlic butter. Mm-hmm.
That's excellent, man. That is excellent. You got some wings?
Got some wings. Uh-huh.
All right. So I see a lot of different sauces here.
This is raspberry barbecue.
Raspberry barbecue.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good with that. That sounds good.
Oh, they're awesome.
Is that your sauce?
Yes.
That's incredible. It's sweet but savory. I love what you're doing with that wing too. Man, that's
Awesome.
good. Where do you develop these sauces, man?
I play around.
Just have some fun with it. Kind of like
Have
everything
fun.
else here.
Yes, everything.
We have a few different ones here, I think. I'm going to try this. What do you think this is? You just have so many different sauces, I can't even tell.
Yes.
Little kick to that, my friend, in a good way.
Jalapeno mango.
That's what it is. I'm going to say some sweet. Uh-oh. The jalapeno's biting now. The jalapeno's definitely biting. Woo! Man, this is great, though. Is this another one you developed on your own?
Mm-hmm.
Love that sweet heat combination. Well, listen. What else? I know we have a few other things. We're going to try some pizza, right?
Right.
You're going to make a couple pizzas for us.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind showing me around, though, and talking me through the paranormal that we see on the walls?
Absolutely. Sure.
Okay. I'll tell you what else. I might come back for some wings a little bit later, too. If you don't mind.
Well, how hot do you like it?
Oh, that's great. I love spice.
We got the hottest wings in Tennessee.
Here?
Here.
Uh-oh. Well, listen. For now, we're going to go check out the story. Maybe by the end of the episode, we might try the hottest wing in Tennessee. We'll see.
I dare you.
He just dared me too. Looks like we're trying it later. Story time coming up next. Now, Eddie, this is what I've been looking forward to, man. Talk me through some of this stuff you got on the walls.
Oh, this is a particular interest of mine, Missing 4-1 series. It's this map shows a lot of the unexplained disappearances of people over the years. Some were found alive, some deceased. The ones alive could never explain exactly what happened to them.
What?
Disoriented or just couldn't remember.
Man.
This right here, this area, is near us. This is about an hour away. So it kind of holds a good spot right here, a good interest.
Well, Eddie, I see a lot of different pink circles around that map. Are those significant areas, regions? Do those represent something?
Those are clusters where it's big clusters of people. Here it shows the yellow are sheep herders, the green was berry pickers, the orange stickers were women, and the blue were men. The guy that does this research, his name's David Pilates. He's got a series of books. He's on YouTube. Check him out. He's very interesting.
Wow. And let's come over here. I see a lot of pictures that it looks like you and your team have taken yourselves, right?
Yes.
Okay, Eddie, these are seriously cool. So you guys took these?
Yes, I have a paranormal team, East Tennessee Paranormal Response Team. And over the years, we've taken these, some of the cemeteries, some houses, local houses. Weird phenomenon, this strange stuff. Some of the cemeteries had legends attached to them with paranormal activity. The house, we got that picture there. We were out back in the backyard with the lady that owned the place, just taking pictures, documenting the house. And later on, when we got to looking at the pictures, you can see a woman looking out that window. And that was pretty neat. The owners moved out 2 weeks later. They couldn't stand it. These up here, we had a crop circle years ago in our county. A team from Ohio came and checked it out, and we helped them document it.
And when it comes to those crop circles, I've always been fascinated with those. Was there anything you noticed that had changed? I've never seen one firsthand.
Well, in the one here, the DNA of the plants have been altered according to the group that studied it, almost as if they've been microwaved.
Wow. And then form these perfect shapes.
Yes.
Man. Well, listen, you've worked up an appetite for me, brother. I think these pizzas might be just about ready. You ready to grab a bite?
Sounds great.
All right. All right, listen, after all of the paranormal talk and talk of the unknown, it's time to eat, man. I've worked up an appetite here. Ready?
Sounds great.
Okay, a couple different types of pizza here. Mm-hmm. Very unique, both of them.
Very.
Well, I do want to start here, though, because it looks like you gave me, or someone gave me a cup of coleslaw.
Yes, it's a barbecue pizza. You got to have coleslaw with barbecue.
Ah, see, now that makes sense. Well, let's dig in, man.
Sounds good.
This looks great. And the toppings on here, I mean, I'm seeing like some cheese crust. You go ahead. You grab that. Oh, I'm gonna grab this one. Do I see cheddar cheese on here, man?
Cheddar cheese.
Because you know what I love though?
What's that?
Is you get that like crispy char on the
Yeah.
cheese. That's how I like it.
Absolutely.
See that crust on there? Isn't that great? So what should we do? I'm gonna bring the slaw over here because if you serve it with slaw, I think at some point you need to taste it with slaw.
You gotta slam it on there, buddy.
Slam it on. It's an ABR first, ladies and gentlemen. We are slathering coleslaw all over pizza at the moment. So here's what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to put my slaw sort of on the second, third bites because I'm going to try this first one without it.
There you go.
Then I'll put the slaw back there. You know, for as many people as serve barbecue pizzas, man, I think you cornered the market on topping it with slaw. And I think it's brilliant. I think more people need to do it. Okay. So talk me through the ingredients here. I'm going to take a bite. Sans slaw. No slaw. What do we have on here?
Start out with a moonshine barbecue sauce.
Moonshine barbecue sauce.
Yes, absolutely. And then pulled pork. Got some onions and banana peppers. Top it off with cheddar cheese and the coleslaw.
Sounds great. Woo! All right. Initial observations. Incredibly tasty. So much going on there. I will say this. The slaw makes sense. I haven't gotten a bite with the slaw yet, but that first bite was so rich. I can imagine the slaw helping cut through that. So that's where we're going to go next. So we had the first one with no slaw. Man, that's decadent. That's so rich. Wow. That eats like a barbecue basket, not a pizza. I feel like I just sat down and got a big basket of barbecue. Man, the slaw is the key to this pizza. It really is.
It is.
And not only does it help cut through that richness, I really like the texture because you get that crunch. You know what I mean?
Yes.
This eats like a barbecue basket, man. And this is your recipe? You came up with this?
Sure did.
It's like, what if we just had an entire barbecue on a pizza crust? Yeah. You want the slaw on that pizza. Oh my gosh, that opens it up so much more.
Definitely.
Really opens up the flavors. Okay, I see a lot of jalapeno over here, Eddie. What are you doing to me here? What do we got?
This is the Bermuda Triangle.
Okay, Bermuda Triangle. Mystery.
Yes, definitely.
So
starts out with a pimento cheese base.
Did you say pimento cheese?
Pimento cheese.
Well, it's already a mystery for me so far then. So Bermuda Triangle is definitely a great name.
Top that with some nice bacon, a lot of jalapenos, and our cheese blend, and it's amazing.
Okay. Bermuda Triangle.
It's gonna blow your mind.
Pimento cheese, man. This is okay. First, you served me a pizza that I just put coleslaw on, which was great. But now I've got pimento cheese in a pizza. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Legends and lore.
This is a thing.
I mean, this is it.
This is a thing of legend and lore, my friend.
We are different.
You sure are. Okay. Legends and lore. That works. That pimento works as a base.
It works.
I don't know how or why. Oh yeah, nice little kick on those jalapeno too. Really good. Is this another Legends and Lore recipe, or did somebody tell you about this?
No. I just playing around, come up with it.
You have to be one of the most fun restaurant owners I think I've ever seen. You know, you dabble in the paranormal, you make up your own recipes for pizza and have a good time, and the people in town love it.
They sure do.
Okay, one more bite
We
here.
have a good time here. You have to.
Pimento cheese as a base on a pizza. Who knew? Never in a million years would I have thought of this, but am I going to steal this? Absolutely. All right, man. So, I think it's so good. Fantastic. Speaking of legends and lore, however, finally after this, we're going someplace that started off as legend and lore and then turned into 15 million views, right?
Yes. Yeah, we playing around came up with a pickle pizza.
Okay.
And I took a picture of it coming out of the oven and said, the pickle pizza, yes, pickles. Put it on Facebook and it went viral. Over 15 million views.
Started right here in Tennessee, the
Yes.
Pickle Pizza, the thing of lore, legend. So of course it comes from a place called Legends and Lore.
Of course.
Why not? So we here at America's Best Restaurants are going to try the 15 million view pickled pizza, a thing full of legends and lore. Coming up next. All right, as promised, we're back, and this time we've got a thing of legend and lore. It is the pizza that went viral, Eddie, right?
Sure did.
Pickled pizza. Tell me about this thing, man.
Started out as a joke, really. Just threw some pickles on a pizza, see what it tasted like, and took a bite, and I was like, hey, this is not bad.
Okay.
And we fine-tuned it, added our cheese blend, special ranch sauce, and special pickles that are garlic infused. And it
Elevated it a little bit after the first round.
Absolutely.
And then, so what happened? And you're telling that this went viral and took off. Take me through that story. What happened?
I had one coming out of the oven, and I just took a picture of it, posted it on Facebook, and said, the pickle pizza, yes, pickles. That's all I said. And it started going, people started sharing. It's had 15 million views and 55,000 shares so far.
55,000 shares, 15
Yes.
million views.
Yes.
And before we take a bite, didn't you even tell me that there were people around the globe
Yes.
saying, send me that pizza?
Yes, I've got messages on Facebook from Argentina, Spain, Mexico.
This is great.
People wanted me to ship it to them.
Well, let's see if we can find out why. This piece looks great. I'm gonna grab this from back here. Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's see what 15 million people we're talking about, Ed. Let's go. All right, so the base is what kind of sauce?
It's our ranch sauce.
It's a ranch sauce,
Mm-hmm.
the garlic-infused pickles,
Mm-hmm.
and then your cheese blend.
Yes.
And I may or may not be stalling right now because I'm not sure how comfortable I am with a pickle pizza. I
Give it
might
a
be
shot.
stalling.
Give it a shot.
But the camera doesn't lie, so we got to try it.
All
There
right.
we go. I hate to say this. That's really damn good. That is really good.
Thank you.
And now that I've taken a bite, I can say to you, my expectations coming into this were phenomenally low. Because I'm thinking, oh, pickles I'm already not normally crazy about, then pizza. This is really good. Somehow you've matched flavors here. I think that sauce does it. The ranch sauce works
Yes.
perfectly.
Yes.
That helps offset that brininess of the pickle.
Mm-hmm.
And same with the cheese. The creaminess there works.
Right.
I'm not supposed to like this right now, Eddie. This is not supposed to be an enjoyable experience for me right now, but it is. And now I know what 15 million people were talking about. Dude, this is great,
It is.
man. And you're just hanging out one day in the kitchen, messing around. You're like, I'm gonna throw some pickles on this bad boy.
Yep.
You throw it in, you put it on Facebook. 15 million views later, here we are.
Here we are.
I will say, man, I don't know what the first one tasted like because I know you said you tweaked it, but this recipe you're working with now, man, this is it.
First one was
This is
okay, but this is phenomenal.
What would you say? It's a thing of legend and lore.
You could say that.
I would say so. Well, where can people find you online, man, to get this pickle pizza?
Find us on Facebook, Legends Lore Pizzeria.
Okay. so good.
Yeah. Have a website, legendsandlorepizza.com.
Now, can they log in and message if they just have questions about paranormal?
Absolutely.
Because here's my thing. You got great food, but I would also want to just sit, pick your brain, and chat with you about everything that you've experienced while I'm having a good bite of pizza.
Well, I've been a paranormal investigator for 30 years.
So you got a few stories.
Absolutely, yes.
So check out the social media for the pizza, stay for the stories, because Eddie's got a few of them. As for us, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share, and leave in the comments your thoughts before tasting it, what you think of a pickle pizza. I'll be really honest, I can say this now, I was pretty skeptical. Actually, very skeptical. But it's actually damn good. It really is. So like, subscribe, and share it in the comments. Tell us what you think of a pickle pizza and whether or not you would taste it and maybe what you would add to it. I think he's got it nailed. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Greg Hudson. We'll see you on the next episode of America's Best Restaurants with our pickle pizzas.